Widespread 6 to 8 for northern Erie County. Then as you head further and further southward, not getting into that lake effect band.
Some of these roadways that continue to see that standing water
Made landfall here at 3:05 p.m. in Cayo Costa, right here between Port Charlotte and Fort Myers. But then as we head into later tonight, we see that wind switch more from the west. So some of those lake effect snow prone areas, northeast Harbor Creek up towards Dunkirk. The radar estimated rainfall totals 8 inches down here. Mentor on the lake, Ashtabula 5.3.
Quick burst of this snow continuing maybe for another hour or so. I measured just before this snow about 8 inches on the ground right now. And if you like snowballs, and this is the perfect snowball snow, it's that heavy wet snow.
Deeper shades of blue right along the I-90 corridor, northern portions of 79. Western portions of 86 could be seeing some difficult travel.
Right down the road here, Erie International Airport, over 5.5 inches of rain.
We still have several active tornado warnings right now. Count them, 5.
Still a lot of folks waking up with no power here across inland locations of Venango as well as Forest counties. Over 20% of the county still without power.
Evaporative cooling kind of takes some of that heat out of the atmosphere. The harder the rain or the snow falls, the cooler that temperature in the air gets. 3 p.m. we're working in some clearing, but the more clearing we get during the day tomorrow, the more instability, the more active our atmosphere can get, and that'll lead to storms. The first line of them coming 4-5 p.m. Would not be surprised if this get upgraded to a 3 out of 5, at least for some portions of the region. As I was talking about yesterday, this had the potential to be upgraded, and it has been upgraded as of this morning. Well, it now is spring, but more of a summer feel to the air yesterday with those warm temperatures. We did get up to 80 degrees here in the city of Erie. Wettest 30-day stretch since 1979. Max wind gust reports since yesterday. We did see Category 1 hurricane strength winds there. Fairport Harbor, Ohio. That winds 150 miles per hour. But if you see behind me, it is starting to weaken. See how it's diverging there over the lake, kind of separating? That's a sign of high pressure building across the region.
Our temperature right now just 1 degree below our average high temperature for this time of year.
Our freeze warning, we do have that issued further off to the south and the west. Here in Erie County, Crawford, and Warren County, the growing season hasn't started yet, so we are still seeing those freezing temperatures, just don't have the alerts issued. Press one button here and try and clear this off. Ah, there we go. Looking beautiful now. We can see.
We are seeing temperatures in the 40s, and you can actually see behind me that moon is out, so mostly clear skies as we continue to get closer and closer to that sunrise.
4 months from now, we'd be talking 5-6 feet of snow. So let's just be happy it's rain. We did see 21.9 inches of snow, nearly 2 feet. Dunkirk was over 2 feet overnight, so some of the storms they will be seeing further to our west could have enough momentum to continue here into the morning, but the main threat, that comes tomorrow afternoon and evening.
Well, I bet Jennifer was sitting in this chair on a Sunday afternoon when it was 82 degrees, enjoying perhaps a nice cool refreshment, but she was greeted to a few inches of snow this morning.
Really not every Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve you can build a snowman.
Trying to expand our vocabulary down here, other words for gorgeous synonyms. We have spectacular, splendid, superb, wonderful, grand, and impressive. All of those will be today's forecast.
See some of that green coloring and then some of the brown coloring down here. That's actually some surface runoff from some of the previous rains. Yeah, those April showers certainly will be bringing some May flowers.
Look, in the past 5 years, we've had rain. We've had just about a little bit of snow as well, having to postpone a few years. Yep. So what are you most excited about finally seeing an opening day with this nice weather?
I mean, just seeing an opening day with, no delay is good. I mean, it's a shorter night for me.
150 to 200% above what we do typically see. Some places over 200%. So we've seen twice the amount of precipitation. You know what I'm going to do, Isley? I'm going to get on this ladder and tell Mother Nature herself, please stop the rain for the rest of March.
Thanks, AJ. I'm happy you got up there to tell her.
Sinking air actually caused by high pressure systems do lead to more pollutants in the air.
It is once again a lovely start, as Bill Withers would say, a lovely day it will be turning into here on the Bayfront.
Time it was 80 degrees September 18th of 2022. Think about how long ago that was. 199 days, over half a year. That spring thaw did reveal some cars too. Lake Tahoe, we were showing you all the snow they got earlier on this season. Yeah, well, now some of those cars that were buried in the early season snow now re-emerging. You can see the trees, the debris, and the cars not faring too well either. This one, the paint being stripped off, and then I think this one actually needs possibly a new suspension there. You can pay for that one at an auto body shop, or you just put several hundred pounds of snow on it either way.
Now, first warning weather with AJ Mastrangelo.
Did make some subtle improvements yesterday compared to the snow we did see for our Tuesday forecast. You can see that high temperature yesterday, 46 degrees, so still several degrees below that average high temperature. Our low temperature right on track, though, 39, 38 was our observed. Didn't see any rain. We did see that clearing sky for the second half of the day. Kind of a similar story today with those clouds sticking around for the first half of the day, but then as we continue into the afternoon, more sunshine, but those temperatures looking a lot better. It's because we're starting off better, too. You can see the current temperature in the city of Erie, 46 degrees with that cloud cover. Northeast wind, 8 miles per hour. The wind really not shifting much today. East-northeast wind, kind of a sign of those winds switching before our next low pressure system that'll be arriving tomorrow. 33 degrees is our dew point, relatively far away from our actual air temperature, so we do have some drier air to contend with today, and that's why we do have that elevated fire risk too, up towards a moderate level. 46 degrees right now in Erie, 50 down in Meadville. That lake temperature really similar to our air temperatures today, and that kind of will be driving that cooler temperatures right along the lakeshore. You can see inland spots a bit cooler. Sheffield 42 degrees, Bradford 45. Doppler max right now showcasing some of those rain showers, mainly to our north here, but certainly more in the way of that stormy activity across the upper Midwest. This will continue to slide further and further eastward. That cold front will bring a line of showers and storms, not really for our daytime tomorrow, but tomorrow night into our Saturday. Doppler max showing some of those scattered rain showers this morning. Just saw a pretty good shower push through the Jamestown area. Still seeing some drops towards that region right now. Ashtabula, Girard seeing a few drops for you as we continue to wake up this morning. Futurecast showing those rain showers continuing perhaps towards the late morning, but then as we continue towards after 12, much better with that sunshine working in. Those temperatures are going to be ramping on up and more sunshine for our Friday too, at least starting off the day. You can see 11 a.m. looking a-okay, but as we head towards 4, 5 p.m., that's when we're seeing those rain showers approaching from the south. Could be some rumbles of thunder in there as well. So let's get to that 7-day forecast. 68 today, certainly going to be much warmer inland with those temperatures reaching the upper 70s, perhaps 80 degrees. Upper 70s for everyone tomorrow as we do have that southerly wind with those showers and storms arriving later on in the day. Intermittent showers for our Earth Day forecast. Temperatures much cooler for both Sunday and Monday. We'll be in those upper 40s, but right back to the 50s, more seasonable as we continue into the middle of next week.